we have given the array of elements. This is the array 64, 25, 12, 22 and 11, and starting index is our first. So after that we have the size of array is 5. Then first starting index would be 0th index. It will iterate through all the index from I to n. Then we are using mean index to store the value of smallest index. First we are assuming that mean index is our ith index, so now mean index is equal to 0. Then we have j. We are using another for loop, and inside that we are starting with I plus 1. So now I is 0 and I plus 1 would be our 1. So j will start from the 1 till the n. Then we are checking condition if number of array of j is less than number of mean. So first element is our 64, and the jth element is 25. So 25 is less than 64. Yes, it is. So we need to update the mean index. So now mean index is updated, and it is mean index equals to 1 because 25 is less than 64. Then again we are moving to the next index for the j, which now we need to check that if 12 is less than array of mean index, which is 25. Yes, 12 is less than 25. So we need to update mean index again. So now mean index is 2. After that we are again incrementing the I, and now we need to check that if 22 is less than 12. No, it is not. So we are again incrementing the j. Now j is 4, and we are checking that if 11 is less than 12. 11 is less than 11 is less than 12. So yes, it is less than 12. So we need to update the mean index. Now mean index is equals to 4. Then now j is equal to 5. So we are terminating the loop, and we are outside the loop. Now we need to swap all these elements. We are checking that mean index is 4. So we are storing the number of I is 0. 0th index inside temp variable. So temp equals to 64, and then number array of I. Inside the first index we are storing the number array of 4, which is 11. So it is swapping it with the first index. Now at the first index element is 11, which is smallest element from the given array, and we are swapping the 64 at the last index. Then we are incrementing the I. Now I is 1. It will check from the 1 index till 4. Again we need to follow the same procedure what we have done for the first index and last index. It will iterate all the loop, and it will store the all smallest element at the first